Alright everyone, I'm Ryers, and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Let's keep going. Alright, let's see what new wonders are left in this city for us now.
Tyon, look.
It looks the same as the one before.
Who are they?
The first Ouroboros. The founders, we call them.
The first Ouroboros?
That one. She looks a bit like Mimi.
That first one with the
Look at
goggles
this. He's got Noah's chin.
And the others
looked a bit...
don't look like anyone.
Tell us about them.
Long, long ago, they gained the power of Ouroboros. It let them match Mobius blow for blow. The city folk you see here, we're all descended from them.
Bound by their blood?
It was the queens, so they say. Kevis and Agnes. Their powers united created Ouroboros. Ouroboros are the only ones that can take down a Mobius. Although, there can only be 6 Ouroboros alive at one time.
Interesting.
By activating the stone's cage here, those with aptitude can become Ouroboros.
Only 6? Why so few of them? I get it. That's why they got so upset.
Finally clicked? There's only so many seats and stones. The one that my father was moving, it took a long time to be found.
Think I'm finally getting the gist of this whole Ouroboros deal. But the queens?
Not those sham figureheads in the castles. The real queens.
Yes, real queens. I knew that soulless piece of clockwork junk wasn't the real deal.
Does that mean our queen is false too?
We're still trying to pinpoint the true queens. They're out there somewhere, sleeping.
What for?
Why else? To take our world back from Mobius and set things to rights. The true queens will help us there.
Hang on a bleeding second. Ouroboros were born, like, generations ago, right? But you said the queens are sleeping. Are there humans who can even live that long?
Now that I don't know too much about.
Then what do you know?
Oh, I mean...
Well, the
only
legend
Melia
goes
could.
that both of the queens, their lifespans are supposed to be incomparably longer than ours.
Nia could too, yeah.
And you're pinning your hopes on that?
At the moment, that's about all we can do.
All right. So, when the world is back to rights, then what?
The people you've seen here, the way they live their lives, that could be everyone. Babies, children, adults, the old, they're all a part of nature's cycle.
And that would go for us too?
There'll be more to life than just fighting to survive. We'll weave the tale that we were always meant to tell.
Don't give up. 10 years? You kids deserve better. The only thing that can change all this is the will of Ouroboros. You kids and your lot.
Though, some of us around here still ain't too keen on the idea.
What?
So, those people from before,
They're happy living in the moment. As long as they can hide away and cover their eyes, they don't give a damn about the rest.
So our lives mean nothing to them.
If they can't see or hear you, then as far as they're concerned, you don't even exist.
closing their eyes. to what's in front of them.
A lot of folks here think that way.
But that's just like Mobius. Then the only difference is whether or not they benefit directly.
You catch on quick. I can see why my dad chose you guys. But the will of the Founders, it lives on in us warriors. Mobius can't reign forever. If we can continue freeing young folk like you, maybe life can get back to how it should be. That would be best for all of us.
For sure. I'm with you. I think we'd have to be lunatics not to believe you, after what you've shown us.
I believe it too. Seeing how you live your lives, it made me feel really envious. Feeling that warmth, part of nature's cycle. We need to protect that. I agree. It was so precious.
Anaya. More walking to do. This is the last stretch. Let's get to the domes. Alright. Mobius warning level. The Kevis and Agnes warning levels have combined to form a single Mobius warning level.
Colony relations got updated.
I'll go back in here and look at these statues. First off, this one here. I don't know if I need to mention who that looks like. This one? Not sure. Yeah, they all vaguely look like us. Kind of. But not really. This is the one that has my eye in particular. The goggles, the jacket, shorts, and the boots. Sadly, I can't read that. They each have different symbols, though. Like wings, almost. It's a sword. Star. Something else. Two swords clashing. And something I can't really describe. I wonder if these will come into play later. I'll have to remember that. Anyway, let's get to the dorms now.
Man, I think I need some time to process all this.
Yeah. Quite a weight to carry. Absorbing all this in one go.
Don't blame you. This is the dorm for young Lost Numbers soldiers. You can sleep here while you're in the city. You can ask that guy about your rooms. That guy, huh? Alright. Oh, it's highly there's no kitchen in the building. A lot of the single soldiers eat at the Michiba canteen. But if you want to do your own cooking, feel free to use that empty plot of land over there. Got it. Thank you, Monica. Tomorrow we have a lot to discuss. Agreed. I'll actually arrange that. Now meet me in the Lost Numbers war room. It's the place down the lift from near the Praetorian Hall which you passed on the way here. I'll let you know closer to the time. Alright. Oh, before I forget, you're free to explore the city as you will. Is that really okay? I said we weren't hostile, right? I thought you'd be pleased not to have him breathing down your necks. No, grateful. Thanks for everything. Alright. Use this empty plot of land over here, huh? There's the camp, okay.
No one can fight on empty batteries.
Got China and Manana back there. It's cute. Don't think we have anything to discuss yet.
Gotta note this all down.
Right then, should we get a move on?
Alright. I guess for now, actually, there is one thing I'm curious about. Yeah, that's Horde March itself, that's Cadencia. So yeah, we can see Keva's castle on the top there. Or Agnes Castle. And Keva's castle's in the bottom. Down there, yeah. This looks like almost the whole world map except for the middle. I bet that middle is important. Either way, I'm curious. Can we actually go back here? We can. The second question. Do we have our eye patches? No. Okay. We don't. Okay, well, there's the Annihilator remains, I guess. Not much remains of it. Anyway, let's head back to Sword March. Oh yeah, there's the warning level over there. It's just one level now. There's all this city. I do want to explore this city a bit. I feel like we've reached a good point to kind of relax a little bit and explore. However you look at it, Gurnico is a great man and a heroic fighter. He hated his position as elder to Monica, so that he could carry fighting on the front lines. Each time he rode back into the city on his Levness, he brought back a brand new tale of valor and daring do. Yes, and I certainly wasn't the only one who was eager to hear them either. He inspired courage in all of us, not just the lost numbers. He was a great example right up to his final moments.
We got new folks on the map.
Okay, here's the canteen. Let's see
I'm
what
gonna put
food
my
they have.
feet up if you don't mind.
Aquapazza a la City. Just a straight XP boost, okay.
Alright, let's feast.
Thanks ever so much.
Cerise Caprice Aquapazza.
Can't wait to nosh on it.
I wonder what that gives.
I'm all refreshed and ready to take on the world.
Wait, what? Oh, okay. I was confused for a sec. Summon my blade. Yes. I was thinking in terms of Xenoblade 2, but I guess summoning the weapon would be more of an accurate description. The Annihilator was brand new then. Darcia, there are quite a few questions you'd like to put to me right now. But if you aren't sick or wounded, please stay out of the medical facility if you don't mind. Presence is bound to cause fuss, you see. And please bear with me for the sake of the people who need their rest. Oh, like those little baby people. That's right. There's some gravely ill old folk being cared for too. People who are sadly coming to the end of their lives.
We got new folks on the map.
Training ground, alright. The lost numbers are short on snipers, right? It's just that I think it's changing my role. You're changing your blade again? Are you really sure you found the right role this time? Blades, yeah, okay.
Sounds like a scoop.
Have you seen the founders' statues yet? The statues that got made of the people who originally built the city. Here's a question for you. Who do you think's the coolest of them? Huh? Maybe the one on the far left? Oh, so that's what you're into, huh? For me, I guess it would be second from the right.
We got new folks on the map.
Grandpa and Grandma are always reading me books. It's super kind of them. Grandpa and Grandma You mean those are wrinkly dudes, right? That's right. That's your dad's dad, or dad's mum, or your mum's dad, or your mum's mum. You're making my head spin here, bud.
We got new folks on the map.
Right, makes sense. It's locked. See a bunch of things we can look at on the map there.
Yeah. Yeah.
The eldest lady I admire, never a stronger woman I have seen. Her father and her spouse together lost, and still she soldiers on in stern command. As daughter of a noble house of Doyle, I hope that I too can climb to such a height.
We got new folks on the map.
So my mom got remarried, and now it sounds like a new partner will be moving in with us soon. How would you guys feel if you were in my shoes? Great, I guess. What's remarried? So, mums and dads, they get married. But my dad went and died, my mom got married again. That sounds way complicated. So complicated, I don't even know how to respond.
We got new folks on the map.
The lost numbers gear mostly consist of redux versions of stuff that we salvaged from battlefields. After so many years of tinkering about with this stuff, we got a process down to fine art now. All these are pretty good, no? Yeah, totally. You never know this stuff was salvaged from battle wreckage. Actually, I help them out with it from time to time as well.
We got new folks on the map.
Hi, Timma. Or Timna. All the city's residents are descended from the 6 houses. I can trace my roots back to House Ortiz, Monica's to House of Vandam, and so forth. In remembrance of our ancestors' endeavors, our eye patches are each adorned with the pattern of our respective house. Guests like you just have to I'll make you just a plain old boring version, I'm afraid.
We got new folks on the map.
Okay, so each house, each a descendant of the originals. You find what it is you're looking for in the end. That was the last thing my brother Yu said to me. He made up his mind to head on an important mission with Guernica, but he never came back. It's hard losing someone important. My brother was a fighter. He's prepared to do what he had to do for his family, but that doesn't make me miss him less.
We got new folks on the map.
This is the, okay, this is this room. Is it difficult to become an Ouroboros candidate? Oh yeah, to qualify you just have to pass the exam, and that's held just once every 4 years. Only 10 can get in, 4 of which are reserves. There are a lot of applicants, but only the very best make it.
We got new folks on the map.
And here's this. Armories, huh? Outside thundereth noise of war, but inside of city happily safe. Gigi have eye patch, so Gigi never leave home without. What? I didn't think Nopon had any need for eye patches. Gah! Keep voice tones down, and Gigi have to admit it merely stylish affectation.
We got new folks on the map.
Daddy, can we get this book? Sure thing, champ, and what a good choice. That'll probably help with your studies. Reading. Well. Shop of Well, it's just a general store passed down through many generations of traders. Ancestors of Well travel the whole of world in caravan, but one day decided to stop caravan and settle here. After that, shop deal in many goods, artistic things, Nopon craft, fun printed matters. Important services, Swady friends.
We got new folks on the map.
Swady Trader Pond. Much hello.
Why don't we get a little of everything?
Okay, so you've got... Okay. So, on my recite to you. Swady's got 3 types of folk: promising youngsters, hard-working adults, and old folks with time on their hands. Time on your hands? Like you don't have anything you need to do. You paint, or write poetry, play an instrument. In my case, have a good old drink every day.
We got new folks on the map.
You already know this, but Agnes and Kevis have been fighting forever. And we've been living so that we escaped the notice of Agnes, Kevis, and Mobius for just as long. I think it's about time we stopped living this way, don't you?
We got new folks on the map.
Swady isn't without its own internal squabbles, but at Machiba Canteen, everyone's a valued customer. And no matter your viewpoints or beliefs, all I want for you is to enjoy some delicious food. Speaking of, I'd recommend Aqua Patsala City. It's classic city cuisine.
We got new folks on the map.
Monica's little crew of running dogs, huh? Oh, you can leave me right out of it, whatever it is. No, that's not us. What? You ain't lost numbers? Well, that's alright then. Not everyone's and this Swady supports lost numbers crew, you know. Some of us want nothing more than a quiet, peaceful life. That's what I want anyway, to be left in peace.
We got new folks on the map.
Okay, that's the canteen. We haven't been up top. That's just that, okay. Then how do we get up there? Go that way. Hi, Drum. Do friends know? Last name of Lost Numbers, number 111, this is a mercenary. Also, with containers loaded into, often use transport craft or armory. Now, those will be the levices we saw around the castle. Also, we have little auto levs. About the size of one biggie pawn called Sentry. These special creations of Master Pawn are the ones that we fought in the Fated Valley, maybe.
We got new folks on the map.
Yeah, that's a one-way drop, it seems.
Let me just...
So we need to get to it maybe from the other side. Still Harbor. I so want some new clothes. You might have to be a bit patient. City clothing.
Interesting. Why don't we get a little of everything?
Boost max HP by 30%, crit rate by 30%. Physical defense, agility. I feel like we're gonna get better versions of these in the near future. Yeah. I very much appreciate the scavenger force retrieving those supplies. It's sure ain't an easy job. I'm going to the known wetlands next. The fight never stops for them. Scavenging.
That should be enough data.
Alright, I guess we go up or down. There's a quest here. What is this? What's this paper? Someone been doodling. Someone's sheet music. Okay.
Got some useful intel out of that.
Let's go up first. A container. What sort of suffer in you?
Come on, don't fail me now.
Just money? Okay.
You what? It's night time already.
And okay, the music here is super chill.
Come on, don't fail me now.
Okay, there's a door on the other side that we can't really get to. Okay. Must we somehow jump across, maybe? No, that's not gonna happen. So this looks like the exit entrance, maybe? Yeah,
This is an
okay.
eye patch only area.
I think it's safe to take these off now.
Ah, almost forgot about this thing.
Phew. Finally, I can take this off.
Oh, can't forget the eye patch.
I think it's safe to take these off now. Time for the eye patch to go on. I think it's safe to take these off now.
Ah, almost forgot about this thing.
We can take these off now.
Okay, so yeah, that is the exit. Then what's in the northern section? Let me go down this way. The Elder might be welcoming you, Ouroboros, with open arms, but I doubt everyone will feel the same. Please don't disturb the peace we have here in this city.
We got new folks on the map.
Modules, okay. Okay, that up there looks like, or down? Somewhere over here it looks like, maybe an exit. It's probably up top. Probably the elevator. I bet there's going to be a lot of side quests that take us back to different
Let me
areas.
check. It appears we can pass through here.
This looks like that goes upwards. Okay. Okay, this just goes back here. Okay. Let's climb the ladder and see where that takes us.
All right.
Okay, that goes that way. This goes up as well. Okay, we got a good view of this city from up here.
Every day's a training day.
So this is an exit. And that just goes down there, okay. Right? Yeah. Where does this go? Lydia Lookout. Not really, it's just facing right towards the castle, isn't it?
What you got for me?
I guess we head to the west then. Before checking out the elevators. That's a long ladder.
I got careless.
Tried grabbing it. I missed.
Ha! Eek! Ha!
Let's actually start climbing down at this time.
I thought it would be happening. I'm unstoppable.
Go up even further. Or that's about it. Okay. Right? Yeah, that just goes back down there. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Oh! What you got for me?
Alright, well that door is locked.
What you got for me? Eek! Hit!
So I guess that's it for that section there. Let's head back up north to the elevator. I still want to see what those interactables are around that one landmark. It should be. I wonder if it's the plaza with all the names over there. Where does this elevator go?
Time for a nice big breakfast.
Now we just hang about.
Goes down. The war room, okay. And that looks like that's it.
Looks like there's still ground to cover.
Okay. I guess let's head back here to Memorial Hall. Okay, that's that. That's the wrong button. Memorial Hall. Can we actually search the or interact with the pedestals here then? I guess we can, yeah. I didn't even try. The Ouroboros Stone's Cage. The object in display on this plinth is the very first original Ouroboros Stone Cage. It's important to note that the initial designs for the monument are said to have included a statue of the seventh founder in its place. Next, no information remains about the seventh founder's identity, and it's possible that this is not due to simple loss of records. Or rather, historians speculate that this is the result of a conscious decision by the seventh founder. Interesting. House Ortiz. In memory of the founder of House Ortiz and the city's liberator. The Kavesi soldier, the founder, was released from the flame clock system by the other founders, and henceforth spent every last ounce of his energy for the cause. He'll liberate the city as one of the first Ouroboros. With a surpassing skill in mechanical engineering, the founder fought not with a blade, but with a weapon of his own fabrication. He was also responsible for laying the foundations of all the mechanical systems supporting the city to this day. Following the fight against Mobius, he poured the remainder of his days into rebuilding the city, before finally perishing at the age of 80 years. How he obtained that feat despite his origins as a Kavesi soldier remains unexplained. So it's not unheard of to gain more time. House Reed. In memory of the founder of House Reed and the city's liberatrix. Well, other than the founder herself, Saich depicts the founder's mentor figure, standing as a sign of the deep reverence and devotion she felt for her teacher. The founder's master was unconnected to her bonds by bonds of blood, yet he raised her as would befit the child of one's own, as is said. Though of a calm and constant disposition, the sight of him on the battlefield, a great red sword in hand, struck fear to many in Mobius. A great red sword, you say? And though the ferocious struggle against Mobius cost this ferocious warrior his right arm, the loss did nothing to diminish his desire to hone his martial skills each day, standing as a vivid testament to his indomitable will. Is that Dunban? Shulk Dunban. House Doyle. In memory of the founder of House Doyle and the city's liberatrix. Directly descended from those who established the first original city. Her whereabouts were lost after ends were ravaging of the city of old. But upon encountering the other founders, she committed herself wholly to the fight. This founder is had to have a familiar relation to the founder of Vandam, with scant extant records suggesting they were likely brother and sister. She fought alongside the founder of Vandam, and then, who was the elder of the two, and brought the power of Ouroboros to completion. Said to have been bright and wise, this founder laid the cornerstones for much of the city's governments and the legal system. Okay. House Vandam. In memory of the founder of House Vandam, the city's restorer and liberator. The original incarnation of the city was once laid to ruin by Mobius N's hand. The founder realized fully the power of the Ouroboros, heretofore limited, and fought against N, ousting him. Once victorious, he gathered the old city's people, scattered the winds, and re-established the city. With the city restored, he left his government in the hands of the founder of Doyle, and departed on a lonely expedition. No records exist of his fate thereafter. Heirs of Vandam's lineage only returned to the new city several centuries later. Oral tradition is that the founder was a master of the classical art of fist fighting, and the scions of House Vandam carry on the custom to this day. Centuries, huh? And Mobius N was around then. House Cassini. Much like with the founder of Reed, this statue too depicts the founder's respected mentor rather than the founder herself. The mentor boasted a robust physique, wielding two great swords at once with utmost ease and facing down Mobius despite the loss of one eye. He lived his life in an unsophisticated sort, broad-minded but impassioned, as it was said to have aided the founders in the fight against Mobius, physically and spiritually. He was further reported to have been a free spirit, whose qualities influenced the other founders, still young and impressionable when the city was restored. Indelible proof of this rebellious spirit can be seen time and time again in the ethos of the house in generations to come. And last but not least, House Rhodes. The soldier of Agnes, this founder's fight to the death against the founder of Ortiz, the soldier of Kevis, was interrupted by a chance meeting with the other founders. Interesting. Freed from the bondage of her flame clock, she joined the fight against Mobius. Although a soldier, the founder is reported to have been exceedingly gentle and kind at heart. Additionally, her skill in the healing arts greatly contributed to the development of medical science in the city in later ages. And irrespective of starting life as an Agdean soldier, she is said to have surpassed 80 years of age, though the way that she achieved that remains shrouded in mystery. Okay. So there are some similarities from characters in previous games, but nothing too concrete, really. I guess I'll have to find out more about that in the future. This expanse here was once the battleground of Kevis and Agnes, and especially a violent one at that. The battle was swamped for both sides. All that remained was a wasteland mounted high with husks. This was a place that our ancestors made home. It's a strange and haunted sight, but it keeps us safe and hidden. Nothing has really changed since then. We still live here, leading our boxed-in lives, counting our stagnant little days.
We got new folks on the map.
I should write this all down.
I think that's everywhere in the city, right? Besides our destination, obviously. And that's that area, yeah. Okay, well I guess let's find a camp to discuss all these things about.
Can we ask Manana to whip up some grub?
Alright, let me see what this new food gives as well. XP and drop boost by 20 and 10. Okay. Alright, let's discuss. There's a lot of things to talk about. Someone's sheet music. Okay, there's multiple pages now. Alright, sheet music.
Hey, we gotta talk.
It's about the sheet music we found in this city. I gave it a play, and the melody made me really happy for some reason. It's so strange. It's completely different to off-sea melodies. It looks like only half the music is in here, though. I'd really like to know the rest. Someone in the city will have dropped it. Should we see if we can find who it belongs to? Yes, please. Okay, let's find someone with plenty of people and try asking around. Alright, counterpoint. Scavenging.
Hey, we gotta talk.
This city's full of things I've never heard of, and all this amazing tech and stuff. Well, but they seem to have to scavenge things like Levinus parts like we do. It'd be a sight harder than just normal scavenging too. Outwitting both Kevis and Agnes to get the stuff they need. And not my idea of fun. And they can't leave any trace behind either. That's why they have a specialized scavenging force. They're elite, but in a different way to Monica's Call, which we'll fight on the front line. I assume there can't be many of them, so the force can stay flexible and mobile. What, like a little secret platoon? Could we pay a visit to unknown wetlands ourselves? I would like to know more about these lost numbers. You're curious about the scavengers? A little. It seems like a lot of hard work. We can lend them a hand. They're probably pretty short-handed over there. At least Unimates sound like they're a titular unit. Oh, so it's my fault, is it? Well, regardless, it would be a good opportunity to get to know them better. To know wetlands it is. Alright. City clothing.
Oh yeah, we were gonna talk about that thing.
So those clothes we'd borrowed all that time ago. I guess they were city made here in the first place. Huh? Thinking about it. Does that mean we might see people with the same outfits while walking around? Oh wait, you don't think of my style? It's not weird or anything, right? I wonder, we did get dressed in a hurry then. There wasn't time to think about the style too carefully. Judging from the city people's perspective, it's not impossible there's something about the ensemble that might appear extremely offensive. Oh no, this is what I was afraid of. You look fine, Noah. I don't let Tyon's mutterings get you down. Hey, what about Tyon's clothes then? I need my attire to be functional, that's it. It's entirely pointless to worry solely about its appearance. Well, that's pretty sensible actually. A very Tyon approach. While we're on the subject, Tyon, there's something I wanted to say for a while now. What is it? Your scarf is deeply uncool. What did you just say? Repeat yourself, I dare you. Ah, I knew it. You're as vain as the rest of us, you poser. Alright, what about reading?
Oh yeah, we were gonna talk about that thing.
Did you notice how in the city people are called adults like Monica teach those smaller folks things? Oh, not smaller folks, Uni, the words children. I saw adults reading books to children. It was a really peaceful scene somehow. Yeah, I remember on our old training and lectures they basically beat stuff into us. Or nothing so relaxed as this. I imagine Monica would say this is how things are meant to be. She'd have a point. I can't really imagine those children holding weapons, fighting for their lives. Before Monica became an adult, do you think Grenica read to her like that too? I guess he might have. Strange, isn't it? I can't picture it at all. Yeah, a bit outlandish, innit? And blades.
Oh yeah, we were gonna talk about that thing.
Apparently the Lost Numbers can use all kinds of different blades, just like us. Monica did say that the peoples were originally of one kind with the Ouroboros. So he'd say that explains the similarity with us. Yeah, okay, I can see that. Even so, though, it's not many people that can master fighting with multiple blade forms, it seems. If you don't commit, your form's going to be sloppy and you'll get bad habits. I think I'll just prefer using what I'm good at. I like to get at least a basic understanding of all of them. Or nothing beats flexibility on the battlefield. Me, I'm a power girl through and through. The Spark's a power girl. Oh, never mind, I caught your drift. It's important to remember though. Even though we have Ouroboros powers, it's still a matter of effort to achieve proficiency. Yeah, I guess that's kind of referring to the difficulties mastering each of the different classes.
I'm hungry.
Like I guess it's based on their weapons. Let me see if China is really a power girl. So it's something like we don't really have a power. I mean, I guess Lance's thing's a power. She's A with that. And as far as quick things, she's A with that too. Or maybe it's just lore building, I guess. Anyway, looks like that quest is just down there. I'm gonna leave this episode here for now. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. And take care.